Today's episode of the Farrell Podcast is brought to you today by Talbot's Tap Room and Terrace. Talbot's Tap Room and Terrace, 787 Mercer Grove City Road, Mercer, PA. Dining room hours are as follow: Monday and Tuesday closed, Wednesday and Thursday 12 to 9, Friday and Saturday 12 to 10, and Sunday 12 to 8. For reservations, please call 724 269 7687. That's Talbot's Tap Room and Terrace, 787 Mercer Grove City Road, Mercer, PA. Now let's start the show.
Welcome to another episode of the Farrell Podcast, Season 3, Episode 18. And I am the leader of the Ballhead Nation, the landlord, the mayor over Mercer County Head Start. They call me the general now. So, shout out to Tammy Ross, the boss, the general. And to my left, I have my sister. You want to introduce yourself, family?
I'm Monica Scott, also known as Monica Miller sometime.
Moni Love, too.
Moni Love, Grand.
Oh, sure.
Do I need to introduce myself? I'm Anthony Scott. Welcome to the Furrow Eye Podcast Show.
Let's go.
Yes,
And,
sir.
and it's your man, DJ Rich Stacks, King of the Big Backs, aka, yeah, I walked down to Dollar General to get me a pack of Newports. And I'm ashamed, but I'm proud at the same time, because that's the furthest I walked in 3 months.
I
How was
wish
your weekend?
I wish you would have tipped over going down there to get that cancer stick. God dang, get on my nerves. Fat punk. Sickening. Oh,
Well,
hey, Bubba, what's happening,
Hey,
fam? Uh,
Bubba was my paper boy.
th- he was a good paper
He's
boy.
the child that challenged Marco to basketball.
For real. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Marco, don't let me hey Marco, let me find out he crossed you up on the monkey bars. Yes, sir. Man, I had a good weekend. Um, shoot, I'm still off. I've been off since Thursday and just enjoying myself. Got a chance to get out there and bake in some of that good natural vitamin D.
yes, sir.
Sun baking. I'm a sun baby. You know, I try to keep my skin beautifully darkly packed. You know what I'm saying? I'm part Guyanese. Okay, no, I ain't. I'm sorry. But yeah, man, I just hung out with some family and got my eat on, and that's pretty much it. And a few other things we'll talk about later on in the show. But I had a great weekend. Moni Love, how about you? How was your weekend?
Oh, it was awesome. Uh, I was off Friday, but it was all in preparation for Swag Day, making sure I got like the last little bit of things done, ripping and running. But I did get a chance to just relax finally. Uh, and the next morning, it all started back to make sure by 4 o'clock everything was on and popping. Um, Everybody that was supposed to be there was there. It was all love. The people who couldn't come, they still showed us love on Facebook, sending messages, phone calls. Yeah, it was a great weekend.
Lovely, lovely.
Oh, yeah. How was your weekend, cuz?
it was Swag Day weekend.
Yes, sir.
It was up. The levels was good. You know what I mean? You know, I'd like to thank everybody who came out, supported me as well as my family. I called Mom P, told him bring the Furrow podcast out. The Swag Day. We just gonna have a good time, listen to good music, enjoy enjoy the food, family, friends, and just do what we do. Just come together and celebrate my son's birthday.
For sure.
We um we had two separate setup crews.
Uh,
So when I was bringing my iced coffee, they was wanting. I was like, y'all got to get with y'all boss over there because he got y'all outside in the
oh
sun. He
gosh.
ain't even
But
offer them ice water. But while I'm thanking everybody, I got to thank Deech on the lamb on the spit. I want to thank Carmen for the green beans and the fruit salad. Kiki had the beans.
Mm.
Terry's sister, a lot of people don't know she was there. Tracy had some pasta salad. DJ Gino Money
On the
on
ones
the
and
ones and
twos.
twos,
Sir.
Oh,
right? He kept the party going. Um, Kima was on my set up crew, breakdown crew, on the fish fry. She was the friend. She came the next day. What do I need? What do I need her to do? But Terry don't like for me to thank her, so I'm not gonna thank you, Terry. I'm gonna take it back because that's what she said. That's what she's supposed to do. Malik for trying to make us drink so much. Everybody that donated.
That's a fact.
Right,
That's a
everybody
fact.
donated.
Everybody
Like
who
we
just came
got
through
so
and helped,
many. Yep,
you
that
know.
just came through and gave us a hand. People were just stopping by.
I was
Like I ain't seen Timmy in forever. He
yeah,
was helping us put up the
I
tents.
was up all night setting up tents. People just coming to help me out of
Yep,
nowhere, you know.
yep, just
So
stopping and helping
it's
set
like
it up. Yep,
whoever came through played a part, and whoever didn't, we
yep,
still got love for everybody, you
yep.
know. You
Everybody
know
that
how it
showed
is,
your
you know.
face.
So
Yep,
if you made it, we appreciate you. That's all,
yep.
That's what we here
I
to
know
let y'all know.
Yvonne got us some coolers, dropped off some fish.
And shout out my pop. You know my pop, he be rolling with me, you know. Yeah, my pop. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So, just a beautiful thing, you know.
Yeah, it was always. It's. I remember the first time I got the DJ for Swag Day.
You was the first. You was the
No,
first.
no.
I wasn't the first.
First, Keegan.
DJ Pete.
DJ
He was the first, yeah.
Was the first.
Yeah, then you.
Oh, I didn't
yeah,
Yeah, then Keegan. Yeah, yeah, no doubt.
always,
love.
Fact.
yeah, always.
Yeah, that's a
It's
fact.
about the music and keep the party going though.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a fact.
Yeah.
yeah. But that was like the highlight. And spending time with the family, like seeing folks like y'all said, ain't seen in a while. It was good vibes all weekend long, man.
Yeah, my cousin James don't come to Furrow, right? It's the last time you see him.
Right, right.
Right.
Good to
30
see
years ago.
James.
He
But
ain't been here stopped
but
last year and this year.
but even last weekend was a beautiful weekend, you know.
Right.
Rest in peace, Slime Poe.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Oh. If Poe was
Isha.
here, he would be there
Oh
cheesing
my
harder
gosh.
than swag gums.
Yeah, so
Right? He
you
couldn't wait
know,
for swag day. But
Always.
yeah, we had a good
so
time last
we
week.
appreciate, the Stubbs family, ABM,
Yes,
rest in
sir.
peace, Trav,
Absolutely.
Slime, and
Absolutely.
you know,
Yeah. Much love to Slime, his family. You know, yes, you're right, bro. Also, that was a good time, a time to be had. Much love to
it's
everybody
a fact.
that showed up for that as well and paid respect, took the time to do whatever they did to make that be a successful, peaceful show of love and concern for people as well. So that was dope as well too.
Yes, sir.
Right on, right on, man, bro. What you got for me up in the stew today?
All right. In this episode of Stew, I got a couple stories pertaining to them Yants. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Uh, in local news, it's been reported that state governor has recommended that people in the state of Pennsylvania regularly, regularly change your PIN code and make sure that your addressing is correct because the food stamp continues. People are continually being swiped at their food stamps inadvertently through skimmers on certain ATM devices in certain stores. So they recommend that you change your PIN code at least once a month, maybe even twice. Um, but in other news pertaining to SNAP benefits, seeing that they're getting ready to be affected, 27-year-old Jackson, Mississippi man was arrested this weekend after allegedly hacking into the Hines County Human Services system and approving every single application that was on food stamps
Mhm.
in our community to the tune of $152,000, with each recipient receiving $2,500. I don't know about y'all, but I need one of them Yamp cards right now. That's
And I tell you, and he had a bond of 100,000. He
Yeah,
got
right.
bonded out. Everybody was showing him love. They bonded him out.
yes,
I had something on it. I'd be like, yeah, bro.
I mean,
I would have put something on his
oh,
bond.
yeah. I mean, in certain situations, you gotta do what you gotta do right now because stuff is getting tight out here. But that's like a Peter Pan story to me, or like rather a Robin Hood story.
Mm-hmm.
You take from the rich, give to the poor, bro.
They taken from us
Oh yeah,
off the top,
Yeah, man, what a great story of triumph right there.
Right.
right?
Way to stick it to the man, as they used to say in the 70s. Boy, I wish we had something like that popping off around here.
Man,
Oh,
that's a good
yeah, man, God.
see, dang, this is the second time I'd have missed out on the opportunity for free money.
right?
Yeah, my gosh, he snapped on the snap. For real. God, dog. Man, and then in other news, it's always something going on over in crazy Ohio. I love my people over in Ohio. They got good food over there, good shopping and everything. But y'all do some of the craziest ish. In Newton Falls, Ohio, Mesopotamia Township. Man was sentenced Thursday to 5 years for probation after pleading guilty to bestiality. Erwin Miller, 28, appeared in Newton Falls Municipal Court, where he was also ordered to pay $250 fine, undergo a mental health evaluation, and is prohibited from owning animals. The charges stem from an October incident at Miller's Donley Road property, where he was accused of engaging in sexual conduct with several horses over a 10-year span.
Oh,
Investigation says.
Mhm.
Man, an animal cruelty charge was dropped as part of the plea agreement.
well,
Yeah,
but
put him up. He looked like he did it.
Say, can I ask a question? Okay. I was hoping and praying.
I got a picture.
that's a
I was
number.
hoping and
But you
praying.
see the haircut. That's the Amish,
That's,
Yeah.
right?
that's named Yoda.
His name was Miller. The Millers,
Yeah.
but when I worked out at the Greenville Superstore, I had a lady that worked for me who had somebody who was doing to her sheep, and she put a baby monitor in there, and that's how they caught them. Yeah, like they was having to put her sheep down.
Oh, he was all.
Right. Yeah.
He was doing way too much.
Oh,
She
man.
called him with a. I see my girl Nikki C is in the building. What's up, Nicole?
Oh my gosh. Shout out. What up, sis?
My dog. That's my.
Oh, Nicole, where Bree at? Hey, Bree.
Hey, booty.
What
Oh,
up,
you watching
Bree?
my baby? Man, that hey, and that was an old nasty, bad black sheep looking ass dude. Yeah, yeah. He looked like he did it. He looked like he got a couple sheep too. Nasty bastard. Golly.
Over a 10-year span.
Wait for 10 years.
You didn't say. I thought you was going to say sheep, bro. You said
Horse.
peace.
Divorce. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that,
Dang. He couldn't have put it on Mr. Ed.
You telling?
Wilbur. What's he doing? Yeah, he would have got him.
rest in
Couldn't
peace.
believe that.
Rest in peace to Mr. Keith Austin Sr. I remember he used to have horses out in the country. We used to go out there,
Mm-hmm.
and he'd be lucky he didn't get bit by that horse. Because I done got bit by a nag before, and that hurt. I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, horses there, man. I'm telling you. And then it's also today is National World Chocolate Day. So ladies, hit me on up. I got the
That's it.
chocolate for you.
That's it. Chocolate
Sorry,
top.
my bad. I was
Should have been playing the Chocolate Factory behind
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Catch me.
Like the ladies, man, have your
Yeah.
little
Heck, shit, ladies, catch me later
in
on.
the robe
You
on.
already know. I asked Scott like Vernon Scott Sr. No shade. He always got a good fresh one on in all his pictures. My bad. Love that. Shit. Man, keep that good
I'm
ascot
gonna
on.
let him make it. I ain't gonna cut up on here.
Shout out to Vern Scott Sr. with the ascot. That it do be looking sharp like Fred on Scooby
First
Doo.
person,
Yeah,
first
yeah.
person I seen with an ascot. My uncle was a Reverend Roberts, rest in peace. He was at Valley Baptist, but he used to be down at St. Paul's Baptist
Hmm.
in Newcastle. And like on their anniversary, they would have us in church all day. And Chad was like, "We're gonna go see Puna." Puna down Newcastle.
That was
Puna
back in
came
the day.
downstairs with that silk robe. Stop.
Yeah, that was
No, I was
back in
ready
the
to
day.
cut up. No, I was like, "You'll never find."
Sis, sis, that was some old Fred Sanford shit he did.
Yeah, that's why you said Fred Sanford.
And I be true.
Listen, how did y'all get me to even come on here?
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Lord.
we got a big announcement, don't we?
Oh,
We're here for the announcement, right?
I don't know what
We got to say that though.
Yeah, we can say, yeah, we say the announcement.
hey, shit, it's on the popping like the Love Tree socials back day.
We
Why
can
don't they
say
have Love Tree socials no more? What happened to Love Tree socials? What's going on, churches? Those are good fundraisers. I need y'all to get a Love Tree social popping. I'm telling you, what y'all gonna do when the Love Tree social pops up on you?
Forgive me, I want a cabaret.
I was gonna say,
Blaze, I want a
hell yeah.
cabaret, bro.
Yeah, man.
Let's bring a cabaret back.
You know what, Monty? I know y'all went to a few slamming cabarets back day. Now you know that was the stuff. I remember my brother Mark had one, and then we DJ'd me and Richard, and I was like one of the livest cabarets. Like I've made me want to have one. Might have been inspiration for a pimp Nick. I don't know. You know.
yeah, shout out the buzzers, man. The buzzers came through, for
Buzzers
swag
was
day.
there swag
You
day every
know,
year.
Pop, Horse, the rest of the team,
Yes, sir.
Gotta give everybody a shout out. Appreciate everything y'all did.
That's a brotherhood right
Yeah,
there,
it's a
man.
fact.
Absolutely, man. And since we shouting out, I'm gonna shout out me. And it's time for a minute with more P.
It's a minute with my hobby.
Who's gonna sing?
Presented by
Richard,
my bad.
Monty got it. You got, and we're gonna run it back.
Remix.
It's a minute with more P.
It's a minute with Moppy.
Yeah, I need
Sponsored
that
by the
dub.
fine people at the Farrell Podcast.
I need that dub. I need that dub. And a minute with more P is sponsored by Ballhead Nation Heating and Plumbing. Ballhead Nation Heating and Plumbing. If don't be cold and don't be hot.
Yeah, man.
Hit me up. I like that money a whole lot. That's right. I'm doing everything. I got the podcast. I got the heating and cooling. That's right. But no, this year, check us out at the Furrow Festival. We'll be down there with all the merch. Here's a few items going to have up for sale. Uh, all shirts is $30. 30. You can't see it, but it's right there. Oh shit. It's 30. That's why I say 30. $30 for all the shirts. I'll have my Cash App information down there and my daughters, y'all hit us up.
That's what's up.
Make sure y'all get at us. We're gonna be down there with all the hot merch, down with everyone else, and all the good vendors with food. Keem and them will be down there with the ribs and the fish. The Holmes will be down there with the lemonade and everything. Chloe,
Yeah,
release
that
date,
release
Big
date.
Money Brand. Everybody gonna be
Fact.
down there. The
Yes,
whole
so
fam,
Y'all got to
that's a
come out,
fact.
spread the love.
That's a
Let
everybody
fact.
gonna be
everybody
down
root.
there.
No
I
doubt.
know, and it's guaranteed. Obviously, people I miss, but they'll be down there too. Miss Sophie, everybody gonna be there. Probably Jamel Jamrock, TNT will be there. Matter of fact, TNT. Amino P is sponsored by also
Yep.
TNT.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
TNT's.
Shout out to
Located.
TNTs.
That's right. Shout out to Tom and Tarsha,
Fact.
the owners of TNT, located 1101 Romer Boulevard in Farrell, PA. The number is 724-983-1108.
Yo,
Hit
you
them
got
up any day of the week for some good, hot, delicious treats.
on Thursday. You gotta go get that oxtail
Oh,
fillet
yeah.
Oh,
bread.
bro.
Shit is fire.
Yeah,
Red snapper.
No doubt.
man, I oxtail Philly feed too.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I know I do. Well, not, yeah, he gonna say, yeah, he know he's smashing it, but it's on.
It's a family of 4.
No,
Not too much in my bruh, sis. No, don't, you know what I'm saying?
Because
I
he's
don't
like,
want to
"What
run
you
him
got left?
off. Yeah. Oh,
Got in your box.
believe it?
Got in your box.
Believe him.
Okay.
He a cold piece of work.
We share.
Yeah, my bruh.
well, want me to cut up. I ain't gonna.
Oh, it's going to happen before the end of the show.
I'm gonna let him make it.
Oh, shoot.
I'm gonna give him a pass.
And that has been a minute with more P. Thank you for tuning in to a minute with more P. And hit us up for a minute with more P. We go on location. We doing parties. We doing bar mitzvahs, pool parties. We do big proms, the little proms, the Mayballs. We doing it all. Uh, uh, business openings, ribbon cutting sessions.
That's a
We
fact.
doing it all. Hit us up. Reach out to us. We gonna pull up on you for a fee, of course. But yeah, hey,
But
we willing to work and we open.
also for you up and coming local artists, they about to start the freestyle once a week on the Furrow Podcast. So
Get
make sure y'all tap in with
get in the
with either
booth.
me,
Yeah.
Mont P, Rich, whatever and come up here and do what y'all do. You know what I mean?
Might as well just go ahead and lay that down,
Yeah.
make that the
Yeah.
in the booth
So
for Rich Stacks.
so they're gonna
In the
start
booth.
doing.
Yep.
Official in the booth for
Yeah,
Rich
yeah,
Stacks.
we're
It's
gonna
time
start
to
that.
kick
We're
off,
gonna
y'all.
start that Furrow
Get some
Podcast freestyle session. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Some exposure.
Just come,
Yep.
For sure, though.
come represent. Put on.
Absolutely.
And speaking of in the booth for Rich Stacks,
Oh shoot.
this edition rather, of In the Booth with Rich Stacks is brought to you by the good people at the Mercer County NAACP. What
Local
is it, Mike?
2273.
Yes, sir. Let's go. One of the oldest chapters in the nation.
Yeah, it is.
And we need them more now than ever, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So please get out there, get you a lifetime membership. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. It's well worth it. If you can't get a lifetime membership, get to a yearly membership. Can't get a yearly membership, donate some of your time. You can volunteer for the organization as well.
That's
Time is the most important thing we got in this life, y'all. And yeah,
That's a fact.
utilize it to benefit others.
power to the people. When you
You
see
see
me,
me,
you see
you see
you.
you. Yes, sir.
That's right.
In this edition of In the Booth with Rich Snacks, I'm going to take it back,
Oh, shit.
way back,
Way back.
back in the time.
Take it.
Let's go.
Back in our day.
On this date, you see, even he approved of this message right now.
Yep, he know.
On this date, on July 7th, 1987, the world changed forever. Eric B. and Rakim dropped their debut album, Paid in Full,
Mhm.
which changed the whole landscape of music and hip hop as a whole. I can remember because back when I first heard this album, the way Rakim structured his bars, I was about to cuss, trying to refrain from doing that, but the way he structured his paragraphs was different than any other MC you heard at the time. His lyrical skill, his delivery, even though he had a monotone voice, he made every lyric complex but simple at the same time for you to understand it, but still give you knowledge of self. And that's when I first found out about speaking from the heart and spitting nothing but fire. Um, what's your favorite Rakim line, guys?
Mine's probably I put 7 MCs, put them in.
That's every lyricist's favorite line. He got so many,
Yeah, you know, he
but I
got so
think that's
many.
every lyricist's favorite line.
He got too many to even,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean?
My favorite one was this one right here. And this wasn't on the Paid in Full album, but this defines how complex Rakim was. When he said Verified freestyles, lyrics of fury. My third eye make me shine like a jury. You're just a rental rapper. Your rhymes are mini me. I be here when they fade. Watch you flip like a renegade. You can't wait to break and
Practice
eliminate.
that,
And
guy.
every trick is stay away.
Practice that for the show.
Temples of trail, stages of page. The mic is real. Bro, when he dropped that line, that boy right there, I was like, yeah, about MC he is.
Yes,
That's a
yeah,
fact.
good. The lyrics.
What about you? What like what influenced you or was your favorite cut or
Yeah, practice.
impacted
With the
you from
Eric
that?
B and
Yeah.
Rakim.
Yeah, what was
Oh
it?
my
Everything.
God,
Like, what you
anything.
know?
You know I
Come on.
got soul. If I
Yeah,
didn't, I
there you
wouldn't
go.
be in here.
Yeah.
Mine is the Paid in Full. Probably is the best one off of there.
Check out my melody.
Check, yeah.
You know, that shit is fire. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Soon as it
Yeah.
come in, like, yeah,
You know what I mean?
And
you can just let it play though.
for me, I ain't no joke. I ain't no joke. That
Oh,
bass is hard.
man,
Yeah.
Wave in the video.
Yeah.
like,
Too many though.
then like, you know,
Yeah. Again,
Too many. You got just too much.
Oh yeah,
classic
oh,
stuff.
yeah. Their
Mhm.
catalog was extensive, massive even.
yep.
Uh,
I seen we seen what a couple of years ago for my birthday. We went to the Roots picnic.
oh yeah,
Oh.
Rakim was there.
Oh man.
I was going off. I lost my mind.
I bet. I bet you lost your voice and
Lost
everything cutting
everything. You
up.
couldn't tell me I wasn't on the background. Background, like I don't know who them people Tating them was looking at from Detroit because it was 3 stages. I was like, I'm over here at the
Oh,
old school stage. I'm over here.
they went
Over
up
here at
there
the
and
old
watched
school.
Babyface Ray.
Yeah, I said that. I was like,
Yeah.
artist.
Went and watched
like who?
Ray.
Yeah, but we had a
So many
ball.
people was up there. It was crazy.
Yeah, like every we had to like go to this stage and this stage. Like everybody was up there.
Who? Yeah, good
So
bro.
Yeah, I
Was
was,
My
up there with
bro.
girls, be
yeah, I
girls.
was up there with Wallow.
Yeah,
Two
what?
six
Yeah,
seven.
A word,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
so
Just
Yeah.
like look at coming out the cut. He did. Came right over there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's
that's
up. He seemed
fire,
like a
man.
down to earth dude too.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
a fact.
He had
You
that
know.
same smile.
Mm-hmm.
Look.
Good old Wallow. Yeah.
I wake up to his motivational tips every morning on Instagram, man. Get the
Yeah.
day started.
Yeah, I chopped it up with Wallow for a minute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah.
they had Kurt Franklin, Todd Tribute, like they had a little bit of everybody. Mary J. Blige, her,
See, that's a show.
everybody. Like it was a 2 day, 2 day.
That's definitely your money's worth for
Oh,
show.
oh,
Oh
heck
yeah.
Type of
yeah.
show I'm trying to see. You know what I
Next year,
mean?
then they brought out Beanie Siegel. He wasn't even supposed to be there. He just came out.
Yeah, you know all the Philly rappers that came out
Oh,
of nowhere.
yeah, we was like loving it. I think
Oh man.
I was like, oh,
Black
yeah.
Thought.
He got one of
Rick
the
Ross
hardest
was
features.
there.
Yeah, Rick. I forgot Rick. Yeah, yeah,
Oh
I mean,
man.
there was so many people there I can't even
yeah,
remember.
yeah. Keisha Cole.
Yeah, she came.
They had yeah. They went from old to new, back again.
Oh yeah, fire.
Who would y'all like to see next year, as far as an artist for the either the Farrell Festival
Or
or Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Juneteenth. Case did a really good job,
Yeah,
up close
yeah,
and personal.
yeah.
Bringing the people out in the city. Um, I went to the city winery and seen Marsha Ambrosia.
Oh, yeah, yes
She put
now.
on she interact
She would do good.
but she ain't gonna do good around kids, so she might not.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
she might not want to be
Yeah.
Y'all
at
know
her
who I
own
want to see.
festival.
Y'all know who I want to see. Y'all don't even have to bring nobody.
Who, bruh?
You
Who?
know, Blow Money,
With
Beachwood
no money.
Boys. You know what I mean? I want to see the locals, the vibers. You know what I'm saying? I want us to come and be
Big
able to do what
Furl,
we do. Big Furl, you already know. Shout
Big
out Big
Furl
Furl.
Zoe.
You know what I mean?
We could, yeah, but you know what? In Philly, that was
We,
all
we
their
don't,
locals
yeah, we
opened
don't,
up.
yeah.
All their
You know
locals
what I'm
opened up.
saying?
Yeah,
So
but
everybody need to try to come together, and let's try to focus and see what we could put together.
And get a
Facts.
event going.
Even the DJs as well.
like the first WAG day though, we gave them the
Oh yeah.
stage and the mic.
Uh-huh.
Right, we had it down at the Veteran Square.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody had their time to go up.
Uh-huh.
It was a nice turnout. This was the first WAG day it didn't rain. That's why I be saying we still splashing. This was the first time it didn't rain
Oh yeah.
ever on the swag day.
Lovely, man. Yeah, everything was good. It
So
was phenomenal.
y'all heard it from me. We don't have to bring nobody.
We definitely have to put that in the works
You know what I
because
mean?
now that
There's singers too around here,
yeah, yeah,
female MCs, come on, pop out,
yeah.
rep.
Actually, we're gonna have to pull that together because it's a new regime just taking over as far as the entertainment process and committee and everything. So uh nothing's, off the table. Everything is on the table and no stone will be left unturned. We're gonna explore everything and try to keep it fresh and funky because it's time to just do different things and we got to start making it for a younger generation as
Yes,
well because they the ones that got to keep it going and take it over because ain't
Shut
none of
up,
that paid.
Nicole.
Ain't none of that paid.
Yeah,
What it say?
Nicole.
Let the people know I got bars. Yeah, Nikki C on the
Oh
MIC.
my gosh, Nicole, go
Can't we
somewhere.
call you out on a minute with Mont P when he was trying to
Oh,
battle me?
God.
I was like, don't make me bring Nikki C on a cameo. Do
My
not make me bring her on a cameo like they did Old Dirty. Old
yeah,
Dirty was locked
yeah.
up.
Yes.
They always had his hands
Yeah.
coming through the thing.
Or or like Easy E, remember? He jumped through the screen. What was that? Easy?
Oh, yeah, that was
Yeah,
hard.
we want Easy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was hard when he first came out, Dolo.
Yeah, man, they don't make music like that no more. For sure, man.
And I'm starting to sound like my grandparents now. They don't make music like we
At all. I do icebreakers at work and just like to say something and we'll be like, so what do you listen to? And we talk about music a lot, like,
Hmm.
and I just get to know them. Like every day I give them a different icebreaker, and I was like, well, ain't no originality because that song was done back here and this
Yep.
beat is from here.
Yep.
Like I was like, you need some Timberland need to get back in there, like and get some beats, some new beats. Because everything is riding on the 70s music, the
Yeah.
80s.
oh yeah.
They remaking the same. I don't want to know. They ain't even try to change that.
Yeah.
They ain't even try to change it. Just put another voice over, and Mario still living. What the heck?
And
Yep.
then these songs is only like a minute and a half. Them was like intro worth of music. Like
Mhm.
yeah, a minute and a half, 2 minute songs.
That's all they make now.
That'd be their little
Song
intros.
2 minutes.
There's
Yeah.
yeah.
You get 2 minutes, 30
Yeah.
seconds if you lucky.
Ain't
Me
no,
and
ain't no
Chuck
4 or 5 minute
went to the
songs no more.
prom. We listened to Night and Day all the way to Youngstown. Can tell you how I
Mm.
feel about
Mhm.
you. Yeah, the
Mhm.
remix. We had
Mhm.
Oh,
Daniel's Seville.
Mhm.
oh,
The same song played it. We were listening to that
oh
one
my
song
God.
over there.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
tell me you even listen to the Spanish version too. You ever hear the Spanish version?
I never
Even?
heard
I played that at a party by accident.
it.
Dang, not the Albie Shore. Ooh, this love is so lit.
I
I won't
won't
let
let
you go.
go.
I won't let you go.
Light skin was good.
See me snap out right quick. I got my bag on that one, buddy. So you know, have me get you in your divorce
We
bag.
can start. I went down there. I went to the city winery and seen Switch.
Oh,
You know, I had tickets to go see L, and he had to cancel, but I let him go ahead and cancel because it was his mom's funeral.
okay. Switch. That's doing ever be.
Switch is his brother, Bobby DeBarge. You know, he passed.
Oh, right,
But yeah,
right.
man.
Yeah, I
So
knew I was right.
that's my favorite song in the whole world.
Yeah,
And guess what?
better.
8 track. I had the 8 track, right? He got stole out by dad's station wagon. He was playing pinochle at Tizio's in the morning. And somebody stole my 8 track out my dad's station wagon.
Yeah.
But guess what they left? Because guess what Marco's 8 track was?
What?
Larry Graham. 1 in a million.
Eh.
That's all mom want to do.
Oh shit.
That's all he want to
The reason they left that way.
Yeah.
We had that when we get married. We'll have.
Yes.
That was the wedding song of the 70s, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I hear you. So what? We want to cut up on the
Hey,
yeah. You know, we want to have a
man.
little, baby karaoke session over here. So what? I hear you over there.
do.
God dog it. Too. But you know what? Now it's time for us to get to the part where everybody tunes in for, besides the minute with Mar P, because you know it's about ballhead me. The interview section.
What's wrong with that?
Today we have my lovely sister, phenomenal mother, daughter, grandma, granny, nanny, whatever you got them calling you, nana. I ain't grand in the stands. Um, big time boss up at Wally World, the superstore, teaching the academy even up there to further people's education and knowledge. Great friend, entrepreneur, sat on the city's recreation committee, still does. We changed the names on that, I don't know, but always putting in work. Part of Yanks, big time happy hour cheer crew.
I used to quit at Yanks. He'd be like, "You really don't work here."
Honorary member at Yanks. We have none other than wait a minute. Volleyball standout, track, cheerleader,
No track.
no track. I tried to add that.
Go ahead.
I tried to add that. Track. She hung around some people with the track on the
That's
track
it.
team.
That's it. I hung around him.
Yeah. Cheerleader, volleyball, phenomenal karaoke singer, stand-up person that always is there for the church members. Miss Monica Scott, my sister.
Mhm. And on my right, I got none other than, first and foremost, thank you for your service, Army vet, military veteran. You know what I'm saying?
You welcome.
Entrepreneur, consummate hustler, steel worker, one of the dopest dads, one of the dopest grandpas, and whew,
Barber. Don't forget the barber.
barber. I can't forget the barber. But the thing that got me is this man makes lyricists. I'm just saying, it's in the blood. Like it's in both of y'all. That they get it equally.
Right.
Multimedia entertainment guru, my cuz, Anthony Chubb Scott, aka Love to God, in the building.
Salute.
My son.
Salute.
Thank y'all for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having us.
I
No,
really
I don't know
appreciate
how
that.
y'all pulled that off because
Yeah,
I really
you've
don't
been
do this
dodging.
I don't do this camera,
Been
you know.
dodging.
I don't do
Lori
all
and
that.
Luther asked us to be on their marriage
Yeah, I'm
call
gonna have to come
conferences.
on there. I don't.
Tia Austin asked us to be on her podcast.
They
Uh,
asked her.
But we had the rights.
and guess what I said? I said y'all got to get Chubb, and we know it's gonna shut down, but Mont got to him. So
That's right. That's right. We had exclusive rights to them coming on first, and that, only right, you know, to these are respectfully our old heads. They helped pave the smooth streets that we ride on. So it was only right that, they come here first and do us right and bless us with their presence. So, no shade to no other people or podcast or streaming service that asked them to come on. We love y'all too.
we do
That's a
too.
fact.
We love y'all too.
That's a
Yep.
fact.
Heck, shit, but they had to come here
I
first.
got you, Lori. Though I owe you. I know. I know you're gonna be on my heels after the day, so I got you though.
And then it's only right because they rep the city so well. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the label is, the Farrell Podcast. But yeah, thank y'all again for coming on. Guys, mm, where can I start, man? I remember back in the day, I used to be. My mama wouldn't let me off the 600 block of Fruit Avenue. I stayed further down on Fruit
Yeah,
Avenue. And
1100.
to get to the candy store that I wanted to get to, which was on George Street, I had to pass Shoes Crib.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go past the Brody's. But there was one house I always had trouble, and they knew I wasn't allowed on that block. And it would be y'all block, right before the candy side. I tried to sneak through the
Right.
alley a couple of times. But that goes back like years and years ago.
Right.
Family look out for family. You always been looking out. Um, what do you attribute to your success, not only in the music, but just being an overall entrepreneur altogether?
Um, just sometimes, you just gotta try to do what's right,
Yes, sir.
and you gotta try to help as many people as you can without having no ulterior motives, no hidden agendas. And that's what's wrong with a lot of stuff that's going on now.
For sure.
It's too many people that got hidden agendas or ulterior motive.
Most of them for me.
People just don't
Yeah.
do stuff to get the blessing, you know. Um, y'all know me,
Oh yeah.
and people probably thought I wasn't gonna see 16, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They can say that about a lot of us. Man.
And I'm still here.
Yeah, for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm perfect. I'm far from perfect, but people who know me, I'll help anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't
Initiative.
want nothing in return. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? I don't do this camera stuff or none of that. You know what I mean? If somebody need help, I got them. Even I don't even have myself sometimes. But I just try to do that because I know you get a blessing.
Yes, sir. And that's always been a testament to your character. Like I said, you looking out. Sometimes I might be able to get past the fam if y'all wasn't on the porch.
Right.
And if y'all wasn't on the porch,
Mhm.
yeah, I knew I was surely parked my French. I was due for an ass whooping when I got back to 610 Fruit Avenue. Yes, sir.
Miss Monica, I want to speak to your time and service you put in at the place where you work at. Could you speak on that? Because I know you've not only helped the people that you obviously work with, because they promoted you into a position to where you run the academy and us giving further knowledge and insight, but you also help get a lot of people from our community employed there as well. So could
Yeah.
could you speak on that as well?
I'll run it, and I have a wonderful boss that actually runs the academy that I actually love. He's at Cowboy Carter right now, but 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 I do play a nice role. I'm an academy coach. If you get promoted to a salary position, we have like people all the way from up in Erie, up over in Ohio down through Pittsburgh. But then I have people who come from New York and all over to come. And then if it's a video one, I literally is from all over that come. Any new initiatives that roll out. But I can say that I started at Walmart when Chad was in his last year in the military, and I was here. And we had just opened a Walmart, but outside of our military bases, we had Walmarts,
Mhm.
right? So I was running in and out, and Paula Fatilla Jennings was like, "You might as well fill out an application." I was getting Pampers for Tady. I
Mhm.
started at Walmart when Tady was 5 months. Tady is 30.
Dang.
So I've been there, and when I go to this new building and I do my intro to my classes, I say I came with the building because you said help with jobs. I was personnel when they opened
Mhm.
the new building, and they laugh at me because I always say that I come with the building when that building got built over there. But I was in personnel for 4 years
Mm.
when they opened the super center that we're in now. So, but I've been in this academy position since it rolled out in some form of facilitation. So, like if there's any new, my major role, the experience that I facilitate is salary manager. So if you get promoted to salary management, that you come see me for a
Okay.
couple of weeks. But if there's any like new initiatives and changes and things like that, they come through the academy. We roll it out into our stores, and so that all Walmarts are consistent, so that everybody is doing the same thing. Like we teach consistency.
Okay.
It's what we actually do on my job. So different areas, front end, fresh, teach them how to make sure people don't get sick.
Good. Good stuff.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
wait, if I keep saying teaching, they'd be like, "We don't teach, we facilitate."
I remember when y'all did the music thing. It's a lot of DJs y'all forgot about, like DJ Mike Thomas,
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
can't forget
oh,
Phil,
about
Davion
Yeah.
Riley. You know what I'm
just
saying?
I could take it back to
Smith.
Mr. Cozart.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Look, me and
Them is
me,
OG.
I was at Southwest Guards and won a dance contest
Yeah, back in the
against Daddy Riley and
Oh,
Tracy
wow.
Ford,
yeah, yeah.
Tracy and Tammy Ford.
Did they have the Jerry curls?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Right.
that.
But
Just had the-
guess who was my dance partner? It was
Ooh.
Marky Boo. He was boogalooing.
Oh,
Right. Mr. Larry Kozar was a DJ. I won an album. It was Curtis Blow basketball.
oh,
Oh
classic.
I won an
man,
album.
Jeff
classic album.
Bayman.
Jeff
Y'all forgot
Bayman.
about
Yeah.
Bayman.
We
Yeah,
got all kind of DJs.
That's
Yes.
right there.
But you
yeah.
had to have somebody to keep the music going
That's a
at parties.
fact.
Mhm.
That's a
Skip the
fact.
Oh
record.
yeah,
Skip the record.
Heck, shit, because back then we had block parties. We don't
Yep.
even have that
Yeah.
too much no more,
Yep.
or at all. We got to
Dirty
get back to
DJ
that.
Seville,
oh yeah.
huh?
Everyday club, wasn't it?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because being attached to so many successful artists and you being successful in the craft of being a lyricist yourself, what are some words of advice you can give to the younger generation? Because I see even grandson out here making stuff and spitting bars like, bro,
Yeah, you
this
funny,
weekend
right?
was lit.
During COVID,
Oh yeah.
me and him used to be together, and all we did was just
Mhm.
battle every
Freestyle.
day, freestyle in the
We got
house,
videos of them two battling. We
Yeah,
got
Right,
right.
right.
Bars. I be in the crib. He know all my tracks. You know what I mean? So so. But
Wow.
I've been doing this shit for years.
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
You good?
But I just say you got to keep grinding, and if it's something you want, you gotta invest in yourself. A lot of people, they get discouraged. It be a little. The music it's expensive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people just don't like to pay for certain things. And hey, it's them. This is for you, not for nobody else. So just like you want them sneakers, that car, that girl, whatever, you gotta grind and go get it.
Put the work in for
You gotta put that work in. If you want it, you gotta pay for it.
it. And then what role would you say authenticity plays in being a dope MC?
You just gotta be real. You gotta speak facts. A lot of every it's so many rappers in the world. A lot of people fabricating stories.
Yeah.
So that take away a lot from And nowadays you gotta be too careful about telling the truth. You know what I mean?
Mm,
put it in
Yeah,
court.
yeah. They try to use it in
yeah.
court against you.
He
So,
said this.
but people don't understand. It's just a form of expression.
Yes, sir.
And some people, I could have did something 10 years ago, and I'm just now expressing it now. And people like, ooh. But you just got to keep grinding, man.
Yes, sir. Because
Got to.
I was privy to it back day, fam. When I was seeing you and Big Farrell, like
Yeah, that's a
so
fact.
inspired me. Like I
That's
was
what.
just trying to
Over
be a
30
DJ.
years worth of music.
Oh yeah. I started writing a little bit,
Yeah.
but then I found out that it was best for me to just go blank slate into the studio, listen to what this one was saying, and try to formulate it right then and
Nah,
there instead of pre-writing. But yeah, y'all definitely got some dope projects under the belt, fam.
And Monica, how do you stay
appreciate that.
dedicated to your craft when life throws challenges your way?
Gotta eat, right?
Yeah.
I like to eat, right? I like shoes, right?
Dig it.
My grandkids want whatever they want, they got it,
Yes.
right? So I got to make sure they taken care of. Um, so I just stay dedicated to it. You get to have whatever I want, to have what you want in life, right? My parents both went out, when we were in school, we weren't allowed to have jobs. Like my friend Wendy worked at Burger King, and so had a paper. My dad was like, "You're gonna work the rest of your life." He's like, "Let us take care of you now."
Wow.
We wasn't allowed to go out and get jobs, so I knew that I was gonna have to work for whatever I want. But my mom worked part time. She went to work full time when my dad retired because he was getting on her nerves. That's
Oh.
the first time she had ever worked full time. But yeah, I stayed right. I'm there for number one. When you do something you love, you don't work. And I went to school to be a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to volunteer when Duke was in Head Start. I had a migraine every time. I was like, oh, this ain't for me. So look at me. I am really facilitating to adults. So I'm doing something that I love. So when I'm in a classroom, it ain't no problem. But every once in a while, I got to go back out on that sales floor. Like we're going to shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas time is when people see me, they be like, you still work here?
Mhm.
I didn't even know you worked here. Right. And it'd be testing me sometime. Then that's when I got to remember that that's when you working. But when I'm in the classroom, I'm doing something I love. We talking, right? It just become just a regular everyday conversation in the classroom with my participants.
Mm. Good stuff. Good stuff, fam.
Absolutely. Now, everybody know tight knit family. This past weekend, Swag Day, special occasion, dope. How do y'all keep that glue together? Because in a lot of instances around, I noticed like the families done changed like in modern times. It seems like after COVID, shit got tougher, man.
It's
Yeah,
just that the people, the forefathers of the families, like and the grandmothers, and
yeah,
they like dying. The old
yeah.
aunts is dying. The people who really held fast to family, like family
The family values.
tradition, values,
Yeah,
morals. You know what I mean? And so we as the people, we got to try to grasp on and continue
We
to
are now,
oh
right?
yeah,
continue. Yeah,
Right?
yeah, that's a
Mark
fact.
will be like, you need me to drop a ham off? I mean, he already know that I'm cooking every
Hmm.
holiday. And plus I'm the only girl.
mhm,
You gotta know, like when I was 14, Bush, Joe, James, they moved in. I had Poochie, Marco,
But
Mhm.
right? Both of them was divorced.
but
So
it,
like, but they come every holiday to our house. And so
right.
it just all start
it
happening.
just though, it seemed like further. It's just like we all know it's different out here,
Yeah,
but still, we use that as an excuse to justify what's going on. And we got to try to step up to the plate. You know what I mean?
yes sir.
And try to instill certain things in our children. Like the morals and values,
Yeah,
especially in family. You got family who don't even talk to each other. Like I'm over there and my cousin over there. I don't speak to him.
You don't even
You know
know
what
'em.
I mean? The people don't even know their own family.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
so
that's what the homie KB said. He said that we the elders now.
that's a
You know what
fact.
I'm saying? And it's our job to pass on these traditions and stuff to the next generation.
Heck, shit, Monica, growing up around music and everything, um, who would you say has a better taste in music in the household? You or bruh? My bad, bruh.
Man, stop disrespecting me,
You
bro.
know what? Can I say something? Like I'm gonna have to say we both have a love for music, and like it's music in our house every day.
I already know.
Every day there's music in our home. I have to say I have a better taste, but because he'll play the same, he might be having something that a project going on, and it'll be that same melody. I'm like, I bought him some beats. You gotta put them earphones on. I don't want to listen to that same beat
Yeah.
over and over and over, and that's what he actually does. And I'm gonna go. I listen to country. I listen to R&B. Right, I go back to soul,
Yeah.
jazz, rap. Right, I'm gonna listen to a little bit of everything. So I probably got more um of a different, like, not even taste. Like I'm willing to like give anything a try.
Right.
Right,
I
my
listen to
mom, my
everything.
name my name was supposed to be Tanya Jean after Tanya Tucker.
What?
Right? So a country singer. So I go, like, I done seen all of the Dolly Parton movies, Elvis Presley. Like I know those songs and
Right.
stuff like that. Those are the so any type of music, but y'all know
Yeah, me
I
too.
am a DeBarge.
I rock with
Absolutely.
everything,
Yeah,
Bruh, bruh, so he rock with
I am
everything.
but
I am a
but
DeBarge.
y'all know I listen to a lot of reggae.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Know that.
But still, like my aunt probably
Sandra.
got
Yeah.
she got so many records, and she tell everybody if something happened to her, they come to me
Except for
no
Minnie
matter what.
Rippleton. Minnie Rippleton, she
For
gets
You know what
real.
I'm
she's not
saying?
Minnie
Like
Rippleton. She getting buried. She's getting
all the
buried with
vinyls,
Minnie.
12
Yep.
inches, everything.
She
Like
Dang.
said she's
nobody got
getting
more records
buried
than her.
That's dope. That's
with
dope.
Minnie Rippleton, but the rest of them go to Chubby Wabby.
So I've been,
She be like, hey, Chubby Wabby.
And that's super dope, man.
yeah, that's
And I love on Sandy. Fast shout out to on Sandy Campbell. Love you on Sandy.
shout out.
Like a realist. And she gonna tell it like it is. Shoot, you can't be so off around on Sandy.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
Red. What's up, Reggie?
yeah, Red
That's my
Davis.
bro.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Red, what
Red.
up,
Sir.
bruh? Thank you for tuning in each week. And here at the Farrell Podcast, we want to motivate, educate, inspire, and entertain.
Entertain. Yes,
And
sir.
power to the people. When you
You
see
see me,
me,
you
you
see
see
you.
you. You already know. And
Yes, sir.
for my family, we got everybody guests. I mean, gifts when they come on. We got something for y'all. Got something for y'all.
And then
Man, I finally get something out of you besides a hard time. Oh, I might.
did you get
Well, I don't know. I
That's
don't
my
know what I'm
bro.
gonna do this.
My bro.
Yeah.
You get that bag.
Thank you, bro.
Look at
around this time?
Don't do me like that, bro.
Tell her I
Don't do me
need
like that.
you get the bag.
Don't do me like that.
Baby
Shirts
blue.
might be off.
Nicole, you see it.
on this.
Chubb, I got you a medium.
Carolina blue.
Oh, that's cool.
For me,
I got you a medium, bro.
medium.
Don't even worry about it. You know I like.
Extra medium.
That's cool.
You already know I got
Yeah, I
you.
would
Oh, the good baby blue.
ask a question.
I like this one.
Yeah, I already know that would
Let me
happen.
show y'all this. I'm gonna tell you this real quick.
My sister.
I was trying to hit him because my family reunion is always doing the Furrow Festival, and I was like, "Mon, I'm coming to get my shirt. Mon, I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna drop it." I pick up Tady. Her whole family come with a podcast shirt on. I got on there and snap right then. Like I know damn well Tady ain't getting this car with a podcast shirt on,
Sure.
and I ain't get one yet.
Sis, you
He
know
came
I
and
got you.
delivered it that day. He better have.
Heck shit, I ran up there and got my sis right. Always have supported since day one. Whatever I had, if I was selling a bag of Cracker Jacks, sis gonna buy,
Yeah.
and bro too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
True troopers always supporting and showing love.
Fact.
My sister and bro always held me down for sure.
Yes, sir.
It's a fact.
And I'm thinking in my mind, they was one of the first ones that had the grind shirts, wasn't they?
Yes,
They was the first ones, like one
Yeah,
of the
yes.
first
yeah,
ones
yeah.
that had the
You was
grind
out. You
shirts.
was out the
Always
ba-
been
You was
down.
out the basement. I was Uber. I was
Yeah,
Uber and working.
heck
Yep.
shit.
Huh?
Heck shit.
I was
Down on
Uber and working.
Clear Tonica
Yeah, yeah,
Street.
yeah, yeah.
We
We
was
was
on
in
Clear
the
Tonica
on
with
the
the
west end.
skunks.
It was a lot of skunks out
We was on the west end.
Right on the west end. With the
there.
skunks.
Me and Mom P started working together. Oh, that was the funniest
Oh,
ever, bro. Oh
Oh
my
man,
god.
white dude used to be tripping.
Oh my
Out
god.
around the corners, peeking, trying to catch them.
Oh my that
Oh, dude was
uh,
something else. Bro, really something else, man.
man, he stayed on my heels, man. I'm like, man, you better tell him what's up, man. Pull him to the side, holler at him, bro. I'm like, no, I got you, bro.
Usually around the time of the gifts, I ask a question about talking back to your 16-year-old self, but I'm gonna switch it up this week
Oh shoot.
for both of y'all. This question is top 5 soundtracks all times. Let's go.
Movie soundtracks.
Movie
I
soundtracks.
got my number one is Sparkle.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
my favorite movie.
Okay.
Aretha Franklin, Curtis Mayfield was the producer.
I
But
gotta think about
that was a good one.
so
Waiting to Excel.
what's the
Waiting
one?
to Excel had the good one.
Uh-huh.
Um, New Jack City.
Yes, yes.
No,
New Jack City. Let me think. I had something that played out. Give me
give
a
me
second.
Violator. I'm gonna say something crazy. Give me a Violator soundtrack.
Violator soundtrack.
You don't know about that, bro.
No, we don't.
I do.
About that
With
one.
Busta Rhymes on it.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, they had the Violator movie.
yeah, it was.
So I got.
But the Belly soundtrack was
Oh,
crazy.
did I say Best Man? Help me, give me
That's
the
cool.
best. But it's not the Best Man though. It's
That might have
yeah.
been the best
It
man
might have
track.
been
Yeah,
Best
yeah,
Man
it was.
soundtrack.
It
the
was.
soundtrack for the
Yeah,
Best
yeah.
Man. Yeah, yeah, that was a pretty good one.
That's a lot of
Me and Lori was trying to steal that one from New Jack City. We was gonna dub it.
Mhm.
We was at Simple House and she took the thing, but we couldn't take it.
Oh my gosh, the things out. Look at Minister Society,
Menace is hard.
Above the Rim, uh, Friday.
Yeah. You was prepared.
Yeah,
No, I didn't.
yeah, look.
No,
Yeah.
Behind them is
You got notes.
Oh yeah, he got
Soul Plan.
20 of them.
I know that I always talk about
Straight out of Compton.
because I be like giving him something.
No, they got a lot.
Yeah.
And, that Ray soundtrack.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ray
It's
soundtrack.
great. Yeah, that was that's one of
Yeah.
my favorite movies, man. When your boy came down the steps, it's like, don't worry, B. I'm gonna come down here. You know what I mean? It's like one of my favorite scenes of when he ran and tried to hide the dope.
Oh, that was the funny scene right there. Yeah. He said, I'm not so fast. He trying to haul ass to get to that
He
door.
got the
You
violin.
know what? You go back to Car Wash. Car Wash had I'm going down. They had the
Car wash.
Yeah, that was
He
nice.
got a good thing with Rolls
Oh,
Royce.
shit.
You know what Poochie's favorite song was?
What?
Sitting here in this chair.
Dude,
Oh, baby. Remember he had that big afro. He was going
the fly,
he was shoving in.
yeah, the
The way
fly.
Oh, that
That's a classic right there.
yeah, they had some
That's a classic.
Shit,
Right
the Wash soundtrack was not.
yeah.
he just that's just it.
Yeah.
He said that was a killer.
That was banging.
I gotta get my top five all
there.
time.
You got it.
Going from 5 to 1. This a battle. It had to be Purple Rain.
Oh, I had
Since I played that tape,
Yeah,
I had it.
8-track,
I had the
out
cassette.
in the cassette.
yeah. Purple Rain is good.
Purple Rain, New Jack City. I put it forward.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna throw y'all off with this one. Don't judge me.
Grease. Oh, Dream Girls.
No, no,
Dream Girls. Oh my God.
Yeah.
My niece
Play-
came
no.
to the Dream Girls morning, noon, and night.
Huh.
She was crying so hard. I took her.
Gotta go with Above the Rim. I'll put that at 3.
You know.
That's what I say. It might throw you off for a loop because the next 2 is old school movies. The Wiz.
Oh, he's on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady Sings the Blues.
Oh.
That's one of my favorite movies all time, hands down. Billy D.
Oh,
Williams,
what is it? No, Lady Sing the Blues had my
Diana
song.
Ross.
If I cabaret on Saturday, go to church on Sunday. It ain't nobody's business if I do.
See, 50 Cent. This is the real jukebox, for real. This is the real jukebox.
Sure.
Morning, know all the goddamn songs.
There was some good songs.
Hey, shit.
Okay, B Barrel.
I thought you said you had an announcer. You said at Swag Day you was gonna come on here. You gonna announce
Yeah,
it. So
yeah. I'm about to retire. I'm gonna drop the mix CD.
the
Oh,
mixtape,
shit.
Retirement.
Oh.
you got the
No,
big CD coming,
I'm the
right?
first. No, I ain't bringing the cover. I'm the first person to hit a freestyle on the Farrell Podcast. It's gonna
Oh,
be
shit.
dropping.
Oh,
So y'all know what it is. Y'all gotta come correct. It don't come at all when you come up here. So we gonna try to get that popping.
Yes, sir.
You
You
know,
heard
just
what
something
man
for us
said.
to do, man. You know.
Yeah, man. 'Cause I tell you right now, they call. I ain't gonna say we old. We seasoned.
Yeah.
Seasoned vets is putting out more consistent work nowadays than these young dudes because it's original, it's authentic, it's from the heart. We ain't trying to impress nobody. It's just we got something to say. And then with what I was witness to this past weekend, not just from you, but from last night.
No, we
Yeah.
Bars, bro.
Mhm.
I just want to take my hat off to you, cuz, and thank you for being a constant inspiration in my musical journey. Because there's been many a times I'll be out DJing or partying. You post up right next to me. We talking, chatting it up.
Fact.
Because why don't you play some
It's a
passion? You know what I'm saying? There's always been love
Yeah,
from
I
day one.
try to support the DJs, but even with the DJs now, you know, they got to support the local artists.
Yes, sir.
You got people letting the people come DJ. They not playing nobody from local.
yep.
That's unheard of in music.
Yeah, like
You know what I'm saying? That's unheard of.
Crew when they was
Gotta
playing
get
his song.
you know.
Right.
Even I tell the artist, go give him $40 or $50. You know, you gonna spend 200 in here. Go give him $20, $30. Play your stuff.
Always.
Just want to let y'all know this is our child calling us. She was like, waiting to excel. I got you, boo. We already know that's the song. Call
Yeah,
both of
so
us phone.
Both of y'all.
But just you messaged me. That's the good one, Tady. I had you listening to it.
Yeah. Dion Cole said we ain't old, we vintage.
Yeah, we vintage.
Vintage.
Yes, sir. Vintage is 74.
So we usually ask this one, but Rich switched it up. But I'm gonna go back to what we
Okay.
normally ask,
Mhm.
and this is for both of you. If you can go back and tell your 16-year-old self some words of wisdom, what would it be?
Um, if I can give anybody, it would be he was my boyfriend at 16. Did y'all know that? This was
No.
my boyfriend back then. We've been married for 35 years.
Explain for
My
corruption.
boyfriend. Yeah, that's what happened. That people were like, you go with who? Anyhow, it would probably be finish school. I didn't never finish. I went to two different schools. I never finished.
College.
I would give anybody, even like if you go get the associates just to get it.
Mhm.
But like now, like if you come work at the super center, at the superstore, we have free college. If you work one day a week, they pay for your books, they pay for your schooling,
Dang.
right? If you don't know what you want to be when you grow up, they give you a guidance counselor, help you
16.
get, yeah, you could get that through and get it and work. So, how many people are talking about student loans now and paying back student loans?
Exactly.
It ain't you don't even gotta use that degree to come back and work for us.
Mm.
You take that degree and go where you want. But if you don't want a
So,
degree, we give certifications like pharmacy tech, mechanic. You can go in there and change oil and stuff like that. Other
okay.
certifications
Okay.
and stuff. So like it's a place that you can work and work your way up, like without the degree. So
And it's an
you making
opportunity
your
for
face on the side.
I ain't making no
I'm
face.
doing my plug.
Listen,
I'm doing my plug.
at 16, I probably wish I wouldn't have started the dream team.
yes, sir.
Shout out the original dream team, man. You know what I mean?
Legendary. Yeah, man. You was talking about playing local artists, and one of the pleasures of DJing for a long period of time is you get to see the growth
Yeah, no
and
doubt.
individuals in the mastery of their craft. And cuz Swag always gave me the exclusive. Hey, cuz, could you play this for me? And he knew I was gonna play it
Listen,
until parties refused to let me play their music, and then that's when I got kind of turned off the DJing with
Hmm.
certain folks.
right,
Like
right.
you got to support the community that's
You do.
supporting you,
Fact, bro.
even if they just want you to play a song, support them. Like it don't take much to like something or listen, take a listen. And the thing about Cuz is consistency. Everything was always consistent. Him and Mula always bringing nothing but fire. And then second music video I was ever in life was because of family, and I always appreciated that. I said, DJ, bring that back. And they made sure I was in the video. That was one love always, man.
Oh, you see Reg Davis said Crush
That's
Groove?
it.
That's right. Oh,
Oh,
forgot about
heck,
that.
shit.
Tender love. I'm so tender.
Oh,
Y'all know what my song. Y'all know what my song was.
what?
Yeah, of course it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when the Fat Boys came out, God rest my Aunt Mary called me Buff Love, man. And that name stuck.
Mm.
The homies started calling me Buff. Like, it was crazy.
Where the fat you off a troop and you got that Jerry curl? Look at you, spread your wings
No.
and fly away. You know, Larry Cozart, they were gonna
Me, him, and
Jerry
Keith
troop
was
band.
The bird.
Man, yep. Fooling. We are.
Fresh out to the old 600 block crew, man, the Fruit Ave.
Fruit Ave. I was
Oh,
nine.
yeah.
I was 921. Fruit Ave.
Oh, them was the old blocks, huh?
Yep.
Sure.
But
Little League Field was Freak Village.
mhm.
Isley's right there. Yep.
A fat shout out to Malcolm Norman because we created
Where
a
he
hip
at?
hop
Yes, sir.
called the Fruit Avenue.
No,
The
no,
what?
it started off as Twin Horny.
Oh,
Yeah,
It was Twin Horny.
I
oh,
know.
oh, you're broke, huh?
We was horny and we had a song
Horny.
called The Freaks of Fruit Avenue. Excuse me, Richard, you right.
Yeah.
Right.
Get it right.
We got Twin Horny and the song was Freaks of Fruit Avenue.
Mm, mm.
You know what I mean?
And then Stinky Sullivan. We had a video and everything. I was the videographer.
For a long.
We ain't gonna say no names, but I'm just saying that was the song, wasn't it?
Yeah, Stinky Sullivan. Yeah. We had to change the names to protect the innocent.
Yeah.
Actually,
Seems like BMF.
that's right. That's right. We responsible now. We don't do that. We don't do that. But Generation X was the hardest. Shoot, we didn't even
Nicole
care.
said she'll be here in 3 weeks so she can show you her bar.
Yeah. Nicole, you done missed the videos.
Oh my.
Man, Nicole, you done missed 2 videos. You late, woman. You done missed 2 videos.
Yeah, right.
2 videos this weekend. It was love. Dude.
Mm.
And stay tuned for that Love the God
Yeah,
video.
I'm gonna have to come
night
up here. I'm gonna have to come up. I'm gonna have to come up here with the gang, and we're gonna have to come in here and do that exclusive.
Yes, sir.
You know?
And the Monty Swag mic drop exclusive.
Oh
Yes,
You
yeah.
guys
Wow.
seen the behind the scenes footage, but that was just the behind the scenes footage. When it's all put together, stay tuned, y'all, and you will see a dope finished quality product for sure. You already know how the family
That's
get
it.
down.
Monty Swag got the first. He got the first. He got the first.
Mic drop.
Drop on the podcast.
Yeah, and did, and
Yeah.
did, and did,
Yeah.
And it went
did,
on
and did,
Yeah.
and did.
They
Monty
say
made history.
last shall be first and the first shall be
Yeah.
last.
And
Absolutely.
if you don't got a hype girl like Harlem behind you,
Yes.
Oh,
I was
shout out to
standing
Hard.
with our other
Yeah. Shout out, Hard.
Girl.
granddaughter, Mari. I was standing with Dupe's oldest daughter. And I was like, you better get over there and start twerking like Harlem.
I'm Ari.
Mari.
And then Mark gonna challenge Harlem to TikTok. You don't know who you messing with, bro. Harlem is a TikTok master.
I'm just talking trash. I'm not messing with Harlem. She's not gonna tear me up on there.
Nah, she gave you the Jordan. She said, and that's when I take it personal.
Ooh.
Yeah, she was ready. She was ready.
Hey, man, I appreciate the merch though, man.
Oh, bro, you already know I had to get y'all blessed.
And baby blue and white Jordans. I just
Man, I knew I had to drop y'all some exotic flavors.
Yeah, but
Y'all shoe game is
Mhm.
extensive.
Valleys and
Yeah.
New Bells is
you know I give
Both y'all shoe game is extensive, so I know I had to drop something, fresh on y'all.
always.
I appreciate y'all though.
Always looking
man.
for
Yes.
OGs, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, we greatly appreciate y'all for coming on, taking the time out.
True
I know
indeed.
y'all tired. We're gonna let y'all get up out of here, to get some relaxation and restoration. And sister, you can get you a little sip.
That's it is
you know what
cool.
I'm
It's chill too.
saying? Yes. And next week, next Monday, stay tuned. Coming up on next week's show, we're gonna have none other than Tom and Tasha from TNT's Lounge on the show
All
next Monday at 7
all
o'clock.
right.
yeah, all right.
Stay
Shout out
tuned.
TNT, Tom and
Tom is
Tasha.
900 block.
Yeah.
Fruit.
I'm 900 block fruit.
I just got one request though. Tom,
Come on.
I need them oxtail Philly cheesesteaks for the show. No,
I'm gonna have to come
I'm
over
just
here
saying.
for that.
Chef, you ain't been around.
I'm gonna have to come over here for that.
Gee, God.
That is
Yeah.
background.
I'm gonna have to come over here for that.
Yeah. So we're about to get it cracking. Make sure y'all tune in. And to my family, I greatly appreciate y'all once again for coming out. And look forward to that new Monty swag to drop, that new Love to God video to drop. It'll be broke here. Fat shout out to all the subscribers that tune in weekly and engage with us. Make sure y'all chat because we chat back.
Yeah,
And
shout.
even on the rewatch and replay, we always checking and always giving
Yeah.
feedback and comment. Comment always.
Shout out Brody too. You know I can't. Brody always come through for me.
Yeah.
You know he can't wait in Miami.
Yep.
You know record my daughter. Wedding. So shout out my cuz. Anytime I call him, he move out. Vice versa. He need me, I do the same.
Absolutely. It's always important for us to keep networking and tapping each other's resources. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say we the new Black Wall Street. We on our own type thing here in Furrow. We gonna figure it out what we doing, but guess no, we doing it. That's all
Yes,
that
sir.
matter.
You know what?
Chirp.
Let's start this right now. Instead of Black Wall Street, we gonna call it. Y'all remember Broadway back in the day? It's Black Broadway now.
Okay.
Ooh, Black
Let's go.
Broadway got a ring to it.
Black Broadway.
We gonna throw it against the wall and see if it stick.
Yes, sir.
I get back at y'all. Yes, sir. And thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Furrow Podcast. We love you and we appreciate y'all. Thank you. Peace out.
Thanks for having us.
One love always.
One love, fam.
Thank y'all for coming through.
Salute.